Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, ready to tee it up. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Boston College's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the cockpit.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
The Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's James. Got his man on the right. Still running up the 40. He's loose on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They're going to run it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The pressure ramps up on third and goal. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the SMU Mustangs offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the...
He smashes his way through again. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The play action fake. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's James. They go to the wide receiver screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense
breaks into the open. That's a fumble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself, take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pulls it in. It's Maryland. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. From the gun. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Number 18, Halton in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. Got room at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a man. It's James. He's got the back in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's James. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. The lead up to 5 in the second quarter. So after putting Boy, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Working on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. That slices the lead to 2.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's James. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. On the run, it's McDonald. Makes it past the marker. Takes it the other way. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Eagles. He would not be denied. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown.
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to do it. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to doing?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McDonald. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, another good run. Put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Hauls it in. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something. Mustangs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. Turns it on at midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on 1st down. Sweet just keeps moving. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Mustangs will punt this one away.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Looking for a man. It's James. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Harris. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking for a crease. It's McDonald. There he goes. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Boston College! And the pummeling has started.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Jennings. Pulls it in, it's Harden. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Renson. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Slithers into space. Past the 30. Stop. Forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He makes a catch. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, SMU! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go forward in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game. But this head coach does, and His offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's James. Release to the back. That's caught. It's McDonald. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Franklin. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College. And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And wings it incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field. Takes the handoff. It's McDonald. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The screen, he's got wheels. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The short hands, it's Brinson.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Johnson. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Jennings. Snagged in the middle, it's Harden. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Snags it over the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs are in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Harden. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Renson. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab behind the line. It's Renson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And down he goes back at the 3. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He's in open space downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.
Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rick Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.